And we're back. I don't even have Firefox open, but that's fine. Because I'm closing stuff down. So that's basically it for the show.
Yep.
How'd you like it, AJ?
Minus the last like half an hour, it was pretty great.
I mean, it's exciting, and that's the point.
I mean, you made me burn my potion of water breathing already, so you did something.
You need it eventually. You would need to use it eventually.
I was gonna use it for a comedic bit later. Well, fuck you.
I mean, you could have done it for that too.
Fair. Survival a little bit more important.
Just so you would have like survived underwater for a while.
Yeah,
Did
man.
a show. So,
Swim the fuck away.
so how do you actually like how the story's going?
It's interesting so far.
It's
Five things, all fucking far apart.
it's something. Is it something that like you think people would enjoy more?
Yeah, yeah.
More than just a normal generic story, I guess, to compare it against?
Yeah, compared against Hero Does the Thing.
Yeah. What would you like?
I mean,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
mean, it'd be a little bit of both. I think Hero does the. I personally like Hero Does the Thing, but this is refreshing for me because I'm not used to doing objective-based things.
Fair. Do you think it like fit in line with what your character wanted to do?
I mean, he's doing something to help people. He's trying to, and he has an end goal. Uh, the brother, who I'm just gonna refer to as B from now on. B said that he'll put in a good word for him.
Fair. But yeah, it's something. I
Yeah,
also want to thank everyone who stopped by. Before I'll probably thank everyone later. Where I saw like a couple people dropped in. They're probably wondering like why we're just talking, not playing Dungeons and Dragons. So thank everyone who stopped by. I really do
fraudulent.
appreciate it.
This is when the
Especially for like
official
a
Street Fighter
starting
stream
thing.
starts.
I mean, Critical Role started and they're like 22,000 strong. So to find something else
Jesus.
is surprising.
Hey, man.
Um, man, don't worry, we'll beat Critical Role in like 17 years. It's fine.
When we're when we're what, 37?
Yes,
Fair.
I'll be 38 at that point.
Whatever, dude. Just because you're a year older than me.
Yeah. Um, what else? Like, if you could change stuff about the game to make it more interesting, what would you do?
Like this is just a more convoluted thing, which is both me and you. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like if there's more setup to something, there can always be a there can always be like, I don't know, added benefit than just advantage.
Added benefit. Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like you remember back in the day when hitting from the back and hitting from the sides was +2 and +4 respectively,
Yeah,
or the opposite of which.
yeah.
I'm not talking about that specifically, but I'm talking more like, uh,
I think
these
like
there would be things that we would need to play test.
yeah, I think those are like things that differ based on like different systems. I think I'm just gonna stick with what we're doing solely because it's fifth edition rules. There are definitely things I might have to change because it's one player, but for
I
the
think
most
that
part,
bonus, I think that bonus action thing is full of shit. I think that's wrong.
what? You can't cast two spells?
Yeah, no, that's fucking dumb.
I read something like that when I was looking for it.
Cause, like objectively, shield would be bad then.
Or do you mean wait, which one are you talking about?
Like the spell shield, the reaction spell.
Oh, you're talking about the reaction.
I was
Like you
talking about reaction and then also bonus action stuff.
let's look it up. How does reaction work? Because I read some weird stuff. All right. The ready action is described on that. You can also ready either a single action. What's this? When to make an attack after a certain event, I can use my action to react to use that. All right. How do you receive a bonus action or your action? Reactions bonus action are never something you have. There's something you do. There's a limit on the number of times you can run. You can do them. Surprise bonus action. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm gonna have to find out later. It's gonna do some. I'm gonna have to do some digging for it, for sure. That's how rules are. I'm probably not going to enforce that here, but who knows? I'm sure it might. It's totally possible. It could be wrong. But I think a lot of it is based on rules more than anything else. Um, and we did get one sub tonight, or one follower tonight. So, hey, it's something. Would you be interested in doing this on a different day when less big streams are going?
Depends on the day. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
Probably
it,
like a weekday, more or less.
maybe, yeah. It would, and our days could always shift a little bit, or start earlier or later, because it all depends on when I'm on shift at work.
Yeah, it would probably end up being a Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, depending on my schedule, yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I'll take,
Because
I'll
there's
let you know.
totally no way we'll be able to compete with Critical Role. We're definitely
Nah,
going to have to find a
and
place
with
when either like the biggest names aren't doing stuff, like MEJP, Critical Role, and one or two others aren't doing things,
yeah.
and just try and like cement a place. That'll be difficult though.
Oh yeah.
Definitely won't be easy.
I think the other thing that's like kind of detrimental is that you were trying to get me to use the bodyguard system is there, or the mercenary system is there.
Yeah.
But man, that 1,000 gold death penalty thing,
Yeah.
that's that's
It's spooky.
that's one of those things that's like that's not value. That's anti-value.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I need to change that to make it lower because the place I read it from, I think it's probably like, hey, this is probably for an entire party can pay for, but you're just
Yeah.
one person, so I might
Yeah.
make it like half of that. But I don't know. It's other stuff to think about.
That's why when I originally thought about the mercenary system, I'm like, oh, I thought I could just talk my way, or like common goal discount price kind of thing. Like, oh, you're heading that way, dude. Same. Let's go together.
I mean, you could totally like find a whole group of people to travel with for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, as far as mercenaries go, they're mainly just set in stone because that's their livelihood.
Yeah.
So it's a little different. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to rework the mercenary system to make it work better, for how everything goes, especially for somebody who's not rich.
Yeah.
Um,
Since you blew up the boat,
you blew up the boat. You
I
provoked him,
he was robbing everyone.
and
They were gonna die regardless.
remember livelihood.
They were gonna die regardless.
Um, yeah, definitely have to figure
Plus,
out what's gonna happen
I
next.
didn't want to get robbed.
Fair. Who knows? You might find a drowning woman down there somewhere. Yeah,
I mean, they're drowning now. We're drowning now. They're drowning now. So I mean, I'll come back in a year. You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely give your experience later on when I figure everything out, because that's a good amount. Yeah. Anything else you got? How have you been? Like, we don't have to just talk straight D&D. You could just do an improv inkwell real quick for the next half hour.
I've been chilling.
Hour.
Been chilling on a Street Fighter grind. Haven't
Who are you
really
playing
been playing
now?
that many video games.
Who are you maining?
Balrog. Balrog.
So
I went back to Balrog.
if anyone's aggressive with you, you just fold. Basically.
Kind of. Kind of. I just have to match their aggression and space them out with my punches.
Fair.
Because I learned that I can throw a light dash punch a lot more than I should be able to. Because light dash punch is, I think it's +3 on block. I don't remember.
Fair. Dude, you're actually getting into frames, which means you're better than most people.
Yeah.
Like instantly.
I don't know my frames exactly.
I don't think I've ever gotten to frames in Street Fighter ever. Don't think it's worth it. But then again, I'm just not a person to think about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's just me though. No.
What about you? What have you been up to?
It's mainly just been this. I'm really like, I'm gonna take a break from just all this. I've been playing a lot of Blade and Soul since you showed it to me.
Yeah.
And that's hella fun. And it's just kind of like been my release, because I played Curse of Strahd yesterday, and man, did a lot of stuff happen. A player turned into a werewolf. Their werewolf seed, their lycanthrope C got taken away because another character, their god, didn't want her. The god wanted her to kill the two werewolves in the party. One of the werewolves cured themselves, and the other one just got cured forcibly as kind of a way to, like, hey god, now I don't have to kill them, right? So now I have like a full page of notes, like page of notes of stuff to figure out for that game, and then I have like a page of your shit I gotta figure out as well. I hope both the cameras like figure that out because I'm not looking at OBS even though I should. I hope OBS figured that out. So I got a lot of stuff I kind of got to figure out, but other than that, it's just been like video games and D&D for me, and I love it. I feel like I'm in high school again.
Feels good.
It feels good. I'm not skating as much as I used to, which is the only other thing I did in high school. I skated and I played D&D, and that was it.
My my bearings are fucked.
Well, on your longboard,
so
or your
I can't really
skateboard?
skate them. Both.
Yeah, I feel. Gotta clean them, man. Gotta do the work. Gotta put grease in them.
Barely ever. I keep forgetting because I never have time to ride. The only time I ride is when I am on campus.
I feel. I haven't ridden in a long time. I can't ride on my campus because I'm at a public college, a state school.
Yeah.
Oh god, my classes actually start in a week. So how about you?
My classes start Monday.
My classes start Tuesday.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so we're fucked.
I took morning classes. What about you?
Yeah, same. My classes start at 9:30.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be weird doing this D&D show plus another one. I actually have two videos I want to record where I want to get my players from Curse of Strahd together and talk to them about what it was like to actually be a player, because you normally get like a bunch of DMs coming together and being like, this is what it was like DMing this thing, and these are my ideas, this and that, and I want to get the players' views on like how fun it was to actually play, and were there more fun moments in the homebrew stuff I made up or in the actual like storybook parts or module parts, and like what people can do to make it more fun for players, this and that. And then I actually want to do
Oh my god.
I want to do a review of the Toma Beast when I actually get it and get my hands on it, which is in like next week. Man, it takes a long time for that to ship.
Oh man.
What happened?
Dude, you can play some gross weeb shit on stream.
What do you mean?
There is a game that was originally on the 3DS. It came out, I guess, on the 15th on Steam.
Oh, no.
Oh, never mind. You can't play it on stream. Never mind.
Why not? Is there just nudity?
Apparently. That's what the tag says on Twitch.
Don't worry. I have a few games. I'm still going to be playing Binding of Isaac. I'm going to be playing... I got Dead Rising 3 on sale.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be playing that. And then I got...
Oh, you got it off the Capcom sale? Did you get what's that game called? Darkest Dungeon? Not Darkest Dungeon. Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, no, Dragon's Dogma. It's a fun game. It takes a little while to wrap my head around though. It's strange.
I think the intro with the dragon is fucking rad.
It's a really cool game, and I think I'll stream it eventually, but it's not like on my radar right now. I got other things I want to play first. I have like a lot of games from the Steam Summer Sale that I still haven't gotten around to.
I'm probably gonna pick up Mega Man because Mega Man's on sale.
Oh, is Mega Man on sale? Like the whole collection?
Yeah, the Legacy Collection. It's $8.99 on Steam.
Oh, I've been waiting for that for so long. I didn't get a message saying it was on sale. Damn, let me find out. Let me make sure it's the one I'm thinking of. I actually open up Steam.
It's the one that you're looking for. Mainly because it's telling me it is.
Oh, really? Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Dude, it's great. I've been missing Mega Man. I've been wanting to get back into it for a long time now.
My life is defined by Mega Man and Jet Set Radio, so yeah.
Did you ever buy Jet Set Radio?
Yeah, I got it for free on Steam. I own it on 3 different things. 4 technically. I've bought it on 4 different things.
Nice.
I bought it on the Dreamcast. I bought it on the Disarray feature on the original Xbox, and then I own Disarray on my Xbox One, and then I own it on Steam.
So we got to I think we started at like 650 views and we're at 723.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe more than that. We might have started at like 670. But we got a lot of views, so that's always good.
Yeah, a lot of people popping in and out.
It's really hard to do all this at once though.
Yeah.
Also your camera is like, oh, maybe it's because I fucked up and closed Steam. Let me
Is it freaking out, or is it because half my face is cut off?
have your face cut off.
Oh, that's because I'm slouching.
Let me I think I actually know the problem. Let me do that. Nope, that didn't work.
Oh, my neck.
Let me do that and then do that, and I think you're fine. Yeah, you're better now. It's because
Yeah.
I moved you from like one place to another and it messed up the camera. That was a lot my fault. Oh man.
Yeah.
So what's your game actually going like with your players? Because you said like during one of the breaks that a lot of the things you're doing is kind of like playtesting for what you think your players are gonna be like.
Yeah.
So what's that all about?
Basically, what they're enjoying themselves, which is the main point of it. But there are a lot of mechanics that they are not picking up on.
Like what?
Like, for example, moving.
What do you mean?
How do I explain this? They
Like,
enter
do
the
they not
dungeon.
understand that each square is 5 feet and you can only move like 5 squares? 6
No,
squares?
not that. It's just that our two casters, like, let me give you an example, right? They recently got an encounter with 8 cultists in a
Okay.
pretty small room.
Okay.
Well, not really a pretty small room. It was like a basement, right? So they were all moving. The cultists were moving, I should say, and they had to go through like, you know how some basements the door is outside and you have to crawl and you have to go downstairs. Like if there's a hatch and you open up the hatch and then there's
Oh.
stairs and a door.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, like that. It was like that, and I'm like, you kind of can't sneak in here,
All right.
but I'll let you get a bonus round of combat, right?
All right.
Now their barbarian goes and pairs basically just goes and fights one dude in the corner of the room. The fighter or the paladin
I like how you call
stands in
them.
front of the two casters and
I like how you almost said noob or nuke, and I think I'd like to prefer the nuke. That's basically just
yeah.
what he is.
the the paladin goes and tries to stand in front of the two casters and draw aggro,
Okay.
and the two casters just don't move and just start slinging spells.
All right.
Now it doesn't work because nobody pays attention because the barbarian's missing it and this dude's missing, and like they can't even kill each other. My barbarian's like, guys, I'm doing stuff, and they're like, no, you're really not. You're fighting a single dude for like 5 minutes,
Welcome to
and
how
then
all of this works.
they all the cultists eventually just collapse on the paladin and the two casters. And the first time one of the casters moves is to move forward so that he can catch everyone in an AoE spell centered on himself.
All right.
Only to realize that attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And then he now what's unfortunate is it hit and it crit him and then he went down.
Oh God, what did he cast?
Arms of Hadar.
I don't know what that does. Nine times out of 10, it's like he would cast wouldn't affect himself, but
It's centered on himself because it's a thing emanating outward.
oh, gotcha. All right. So it hit him and he went down.
No. He didn't even get to cast a spell. One of the cultists just stabbed him,
Oh Jesus.
And it was like, oh, I guess you're down. Sorry. So then it was the other, and then the other sorcerer went down because like the paladin got swarmed, and there were still more cultists.
Oh God.
Basically, what happened is that like our sorcerer gets like I don't she's kind of panicky.
Yeah.
And what I've been doing is that I've been using things that happen for characters. Rather than having the ultimate bad thing happen, I spin it to force them to do something or to add depth to their character.
Ooh, Jesus, that is a
Now,
big
now
ass.
she's new to D&D, so and like new to role playing, I guess, because she never really talked during sessions. So I made her the focus point of a thing.
Just to like try and get her into it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Do you remember that like for that 14-year-old elf that I played back in that one that Lost Ones at Faindelver game that we played?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Do you remember that elf that I played when we played Lost Ones at the Faindelver?
Elf that you played. Which one?
The babby one?
Oh, the like little necromancer one.
Yeah, the little babby.
Yeah.
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 So I brought him back, buffed him, and he was a prince. He's a prince that was leading a battalion of dudes that's gonna go do some stuff.
All right.
And so I tied him directly to the sorcerer. And when they had an interaction while alone with each other, and so basically when the sorcerer went down, he got back up, basically threw bone hands out of every pore of his body to every living target, including the captives,
Okay.
and drained the life out of all of them. And
Jesus.
if they, yeah, so it basically knocked everyone except for him unconscious, unless the other players that got targeted survived, because the character died, the sorcerer died. Three crit rolled like a 5 on the first death save, and then crit 1.
Jeez.
So I was like, that's 3 death saves. Fuck, you're dead. No, oh god, I need to panic come up with something. So I'm like, ooh, that sounds rad. Bones.
Yeah. At some point, you will just have to let your characters die, though.
Yeah, no, this is I gave all my characters. I'm giving all my players 1 Deus Ex because they don't have fucking character depth, so I have to force character depth on them. What's
Yeah, that
the
makes
point in
sense.
killing a character that doesn't matter?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, in my game, I almost had a total party knockout. I realized that I am kind of doing a lot of things off the cuff recently, and which sucks because I've been putting a lot of planning into things, and it's just not going like things are just going in a separate way. So I had to
Yep.
one of my characters basically at the end of last session, 2 sessions ago for Curse of Strahd, they stole something from an angel. The angel came out and was like ready to kill people, and everyone ran away except for one character. And the character had stood there for like 5 seconds doing stuff before he ran away. And so the angel followed him. Everyone else scattered to different places. The angel hit this one guy. He knocked him out. We kind of did this off camera. The guy agreed to it. I asked the player. And everyone else found him, and he was being captive in this cylinder, all black cylinder room, while this huge monster's like attacking him. And it took a whole session for something I thought would only take a little bit of the characters sneaking their way in, like talking to this one guy who turned out to be a succubus or incubus in this case, and this huge bone devil. And it almost ended up where everyone died, but luckily then NPC who cast a few spells along with just some really good rolls, and they ended up finding these what turned out to be at the end 2 of the player characters because one got knocked out, like chained in this chimney. And it was like I think the players really liked it, but then it ended with the force drinking of a restoration potion. So one will cure their leprosy, and now we got to figure out everything that happens there. It's a lot of
Okay.
stuff.
Right now, I'm letting my players kind of figure themselves out because I gave them some stuff to do. Like they're doing the aspect of Mythile mission kind of thing right now,
All right.
where they're about to go up against the aspect of Mythile, which is going to be interesting because I've basically homebrewed this monster from nothing.
I feel I've done that.
I'm like, this sounds like cool and kind of like a boss monster, levitating like tentacle monster kind of thing. Not even a beholder, but like a hermit crab kind
Don't
of
worry.
thingy.
I basically put in the monster from Catherine, so it's totally fine.
There it is. But
Um,
which monster from Catherine? There are a lot of them.
I
The butt
used the
demon.
idea of one of the ones at the bottom that climbed up the things.
Oh,
It was kind of an idea of one of them. It wasn't one directly. But yeah, we've been going for about half an hour, so we should end it pretty soon. Because we're gonna end at
okay.
midnight, I
Okay.
think. Let me actually see how long we've been going. Three and a
So,
half hours. We normally end up going a little bit deeper, but it's fine.
yeah.
So you
All
got any
right.
shout outs or anything you want to do?
Shout out to you because you put on a good story so far. This has been fun. This is gonna be interesting because my character is not broken.
Surprisingly,
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely
what
need to
happens
figure
when you
out
take
like
a
I need to figure out what I'm
that
actually gonna put
entire
you
fight
against.
was yeah,
Yeah,
that entire fight was like that entire fight. I was like, man, this is not fair. Oh man, this sucks.
that's what you get when you just pick two really like weak classes and put them together. Not weak, but like low health classes.
It doesn't even matter. Hell, low health class doesn't matter.
Well, it would have been better if you picked one with like you could get armor or something. You're basically just wearing robes.
I have leather armor.
Yeah, so you're basically wearing robes.
Yeah,
You're
or
not wearing
whatever.
much.
I should have fucking changed silent image to like I don't know to the mage armor one, so I could cast mage armor as an at will spell.
When you level up, then you can pick more.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Okay,
Are
I
you gonna
found the
be
thing. You are correct. You
what
are correct.
with what?
Kind of. The bonus action thing.
Oh, so you can only cast one spell per thing.
No. Kinda. No.
I'll do more
When a
research into
wiz
it.
when a wizard casts a spell that has a bonus action as a casting time, the only other spell he can cast this turn is a cantrip.
Ah, interesting.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it must. We were both kind of right then. Are you gonna be
Reactions,
streaming?
however, I
Yeah,
what?
reactions are weird. We'll deal with that a different time.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be streaming at any point?
Tonight? No.
No, not tonight, but just in the future. Because I haven't heard of you streaming in a
Once
while.
once I pick up the mic from your place, and if it works on the PS4 or whatever, I might start streaming Weebu Power Hour games.
Fair. Wait, what games? Didn't hear you.
Like Hyper Dimension Neptunia, some Street Fighter, other stuff. I'm playing God Eater right now. God Eater's fucking fun. It's
Fair.
everything I like about Monster Hunter without being a Monster Hunter.
I should actually try that out then.
Yeah,
Because I love Monster
I
Hunter.
fucking don't. I fucking don't like Monster Hunter.
No, you just don't like. Wait, do you not like the gameplay, or do you not like the how it works?
It's a bunch of small things and a couple of medium-sized things. Like I don't like the aesthetic of the armor.
Fair. It's not pretty.
It's also not. It's also not fast enough for me.
Also fair. So
Like,
we struck 730 views, and I'm happy about that.
that's good.
It took me a long time to get to 20 followers. So the fact that we're at 23 now is actually pretty happy to me. Makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because
We
man,
getting those views.
getting to 20 followers sucked. That took forever.
Getting those views. Soon we're gonna hit 2,000 followers. Catch us with our Twitch money.
Yeah. So I should say thank you for everyone who showed up. It means a lot, even if you just popped by for a minute. And if you hit that follow button, it means a lot. It's always nice to like look away from Twitch for a while, and I normally don't do this because I'm normally like around top of chat, talking to everyone, trying to have fun with people. But to look away and see that we had like 100 new views or like 75 new views and a new follower, it feels really good. It's pretty cool to actually see that. And I kind of wish that I could do this with more interaction with the chat, but being the DM, running Roll20, running two screens of Roll20, OBS, Skype, and everything a DM has to handle, which your mind is just filled with shit. It's really hard to get into chat as well, especially since it would probably take away from the narrative.
Yeah.
But
And
looking away,
player
like
characters
taking
really can't do it either.
Yeah,
because metagaming.
yeah, but taking a peek at it and like seeing things people say is always it brings a smile to my face. It's always a really cool thing to see stuff like
Yeah.
that. Shout out to the people from my D&D game of Chris Estrad who decided to show up for a little bit and say hi and watch. I also really
No?
appreciate that for them showing their support. I was hella nervous coming into this, and they were in Skype for a while, cheering me on, and I really appreciate that. All the way up
Okay.
to this. Thank you, AJ, for showing up.
You're welcome.
You are an interesting person to DM for. Because up until this point, you've normally played the edgiest edgelord characters that I don't know how to handle.
That's because Edgy's fun.
Edgy is so difficult. So thank you for toning that back for me and letting me.
I'm not toning it back. I'm just playing a character that I don't know.
You're toning it back a little bit. You're
Not really.
You took it from an 11 to like a 9.
My character's not that edgy.
It could turn into it.
Marcus Miriel's not even edgy.
So
What has he done that's edgy?
I should tell everyone this.
I put on the concert.
If you missed any of this, these VODs are going to go up on YouTube. I'm separating them out into 1 hour parts based on when we take a break. I will also go on Twitter and announce when we go live, whenever I go live on Twitch. So feel free to follow me there. Feel free to subscribe on YouTube if you wish to catch any VODs. I will only be uploading Dungeons and Dragons as well as maybe 1 or 2 seasons of different shows that I might be proud of. I did a few RimWorld episodes up on there. I think I have 5 RimWorld episodes. But I kind of got burnt out on RimWorld, so maybe I'll do more, maybe I won't. Kind of depends. Maybe I'll be doing Dead Rising 3 up on there as well. I don't know. Also
maybe not even a full show. Maybe just clips.
Yeah, it might just be clips. Depends. I've been thinking for a while. I'm gonna do a few YouTube only things, such as when I'm gonna get the players together and ask what they thought about just playing Curse of Strahd. I might stream that, but it's definitely gonna go up on YouTube, as well as my review of Toma Beasts. That's only gonna be a YouTube thing. And other than that, I don't think I have much else. I might have, and I just don't remember it.
You could always stream your or record your map making stuff like that.
Yeah, I do that every now and again. And now that I have my now that I have my tablet, I'm probably gonna be doing that a bit more. But I definitely want to practice it more before I do it. Because man, I am not an artist, and drawing maps is hard.
You're goddamn right, it's hard.
It's definitely not easy. So I'm probably gonna draw one more world map, for the characters in my next game to use, and if you want to use it as well, you could, instead of the map you made. But other than that, I think that's the end of our show. Thank you everyone for showing up. Feel free to hit that like or follow button on YouTube, or like and subscribe button on YouTube, or follow button here on Twitch. Almost said Twitter. It helps me a great deal, as well as makes us feel good about ourselves. And last words, AJ? Good.
Fucking
That's good.
Ayla, man.
See y'all next time.